Hey all, for the third assignment, we have to monitor the local VM resource, and then once it crosses a particular threshold, say 70, 75% or 80% of the local CPU is utilized, then we create a cloud instance and then move our traffic to the cloud instance, right? So for the sake of the project or for the sake of the assignment, now assume there is no VM instance that is currently running in the Google Cloud, right? So now what we do is, right, we assume that there is a virtualbox already created with an Ubuntu server that is running, right? Now for this to happen, we need a monitoring tool which monitors for the CPU resource utilization, right? Now right, so we'll write a script something like this, right? So we'll write a script wherein we'll mark the threshold as 75%, and then we'll mention that like we use the psutil command to monitor for the CPU usage, and when the CPU usage is greater than the threshold and the cloud VM is not yet triggered, because we want to just trigger it only once, right? We just don't want to keep triggering it again and again. Then we trigger the Google Cloud instance. Like we'll write this command to create a burst VM, right? So for this to happen, for this local terminal to get connected with the Google Cloud platform, we need to do a couple of things. So, okay. So for that, we need to first get the keys from the service account, right? Now from here, you need to go to the IAM and service accounts, IAM and admin, go here, and then go to service accounts for the VM worker batch. So this is the VM worker batch. Now for this, you go to the keys section and then you download the keys, the JSON set of keys for that. Here, the GCP key.json file, right? So once this is done, you need to now have these commands executed so that the Google Cloud CLI is also installed, and now the Google Cloud CLI command, like the gcloud auth, this command can be used to authenticate authenticate with your Google Cloud account, right? Because this GCP key is also already installed. Now that's connected to your service account, right? Now this can be used for authenticating yourself. So now what happens is this guy can directly connect to the Google Cloud account. Okay, so now the monitor script is also ready, and we have established a connection between our system and the like the Google Cloud platform, our account, right? So now what we'll do is we'll run the Python script. Okay, so now if you can see the current CPU percentage usage is 1.5%, 2%, 1%, because it's an Apple M2, and we are just only running the Chrome and screen recording for now. So CPU utilization is very less, right? Okay, now what we do is we do a stress test. We use this command stress CPU and use 4 workers with the timeout of 30 milliseconds, right? What do you do? Okay, now when you create the stress, now you see the CPU utilization is already 100%, and it is now triggering a cloud auto scaling to GCP. Now let's wait for this to complete so that there is a new VM instance that is created. This takes a couple of seconds. See, now there is a new instance created, and this is the external IP, and this is the external IP. We'll have a copy of it. Now we'll stop this stress test. I don't want my CPU to be continuously hot. Okay, so the burst VM is the CPU that, yeah. Now we will go to VM instances, right? If you go to VM instances, see, that's a burst instance that is running, and now it is already up and running, right?